Alright, hello everybody. It is I, Granorite, and here we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon. We are ready to go take on Giovanni in this episode, and that's what we're going to do. So off we go. After we take on Giovanni, we'll get up to Indigo Plateau, and then that's probably where we're going to end this episode today. It'll be a shorter episode, but I will then take on all the little trainers that we skipped, and get all of their EVs spread about the team, and then get the team up to level 60, of course. Let's see, this thing can Earthquake us. We have 187 defense. Can we just Shadow Punch here? It's probably got a lot of defense itself. We could Toxic it and see how much we take from an Earthquake. Oh, that's like nothing. It'll be more from the level 50 Rhyhorn later, but right now, yeah. Easily doable. He's gonna heal it here. Just a Hyper Potion. Good confusion. That worked out really well for us. Doug Trio's coming out next. Give it the speed. We'll go to Banette. And chuck a Shadow Ball at it. No mercy. Nido Queen's coming back out. That goes to Dusclops. We're going to start off by cursing it. Deal more damage to ourselves than it dealt to us. Let's Confuse Ray it. We can take an Earthquake again as long as it doesn't crit us, which it didn't. Let's use a Hyper Potion. I should have one in here, shouldn't I? That didn't move those up. Nice. Okay, gets Hyper Potion. There's the chance I think we proc Poison Point off Shadow Punch, but we just gotta take that risk. There's the crit. Even with the crit, that only did like 50 damage, not even 46. Nido King goes to Banette. We'll just Shadow Ball it. Rhyhorn. We're gonna go to Sableye for this Rhyhorn. Let's... Hey, we'll just Feint Attack it. See what we do. Good. Nice. Okay, let's teach Earthquake. That goes to Dusclops in place of Confuse Ray. Alright, and then we're going to swap Gengar up to start the fight against our rival. Okay. Thunderbolt. So we should be worried about the Alakazam with Gengar out. We'd like to take the Alakazam out with Gengar. I don't know if that's going to happen. By golly, I'm going to try. Can we survive this Psychic? We can. We can. That's all we needed. The only hit point that matters is the last hit point. Ooh, that was... Shadow Ball it. Nice. Rhyhorn's coming out next. Let's go to Sableye. Do the same thing to it that we did to Giovanni's. Nice. Gyarados goes to Banette. We're going to take a slower approach on the Gyarados. We're going to attract it. Nice. And then we'll Will-O-Wisp it. What's the Hydro Pump off? Not bad. Definitely could have been worse. Nice. We probably should have healed Gengar. Because Gengar is going to want to fight this Venusaur. So we'll heal Gengar now. Put to sleep. Nom 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 nom. Hey, Bella Bear, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Oh, woke up. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. I think we can just Nightshade this. Solid. All right. Back over here and heal. Why hour streams only? Because I have other responsibilities as an adult. I work a full-time job. I I am also a dad, and you know, I also have other responsibilities outside of work and being a father, getting my doctorate degree, so I have homework and stuff. So this allows me to do have a little bit of me time, do my hobbies and stuff, and then still be able to meet my other responsibilities. Thanks. So that's why. And our streams, whenever I upload them to YouTube, are consumable, easier a consumable length for viewers than longer streams. If someone that wants to come in and watch one and everything, an hour isn't like near as daunting as like a 2-hour stream. Let's swap up Banette for the next fight. Honestly, good job for having a busy life, a kid, and still managing to do your hobbies. Thanks. I think it is important for, in order to be happy as an individual, to make sure you have time for yourself. But I appreciate the compliment. We've got it down pretty pat. We've been doing this for 8 years now, so. So I think the schedule is posted on my channel, but we stream in the morning every weekday for a couple hours. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we do Assassin's Creed Valhalla is what we're doing right now. We're working through the Assassin's Creed games. We do that for an hour Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then we do Pokemon for an hour after that. Except for Tuesdays, Thursdays, we do 2 hours of Pokemon. So we do Pokemon from 8 to 10 my time on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we do it for an hour Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I do a couple multiplayer streams in the evenings with like my brother and some cousins. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Like I said, we've been doing this for a while. Everything's archived on my YouTube channel if you want to go back and look at anything. But we're just chill. We're just having a good time. Get my streams in before work. And then, yeah. Alright, we're gonna get a bunch of speed on Banette in here, I believe. Ninetales is gonna go to Gengar. Thunderbolt this Ninetales. What's my favorite Pokemon? Kingdra is my favorite Pokemon. It is the king. The king dragon. Kingdra. I mean, you know, everyone's got their own. You asked, so I answered. To each their own. One of my regular viewers, I haven't seen him in a few days. He's probably lurking in the background waiting for me to mention his name, but Crescenabon. Crescenabon's favorite Pokemon is Ninetales, I do believe. But it's a badass Pokemon, you just don't hear it a lot. Well, yeah. You know, and I think it's one of the things, like, there's a lot of people that have, like, the same staples. You know, oh, I like this Pokemon, it's super strong, it's really good, blah, 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 you know, OP. Yeah, you know, I think Kingdra's not as overpowered as a lot of other Pokemon, but it's still got good stats. It's just a lot more, I don't know, even across the board compared to some of the other more powerful Pokemon. You liking Pokemon for being cute? Oh, yeah, absolutely. The cuter, the better. Kingdra, I like Dragon type Pokemon. Dragon type is my favorite type of Pokemon. I've always liked Dragon types ever since I played back when Red came out, when I was back in like the 4th grade. I just loved the Dragon types. And Kingdra just felt it was difficult to get. I liked the typing. I liked its even spread of stats. I felt like it could do just about anything. It wasn't just super specialized into one thing. And yeah, just like Kingdra. Yours is water type. A lot of good water type Pokemon to like. Who is your favorite Pokemon? Let's see. The cuter, the better. Water type, if it's specifically a cute water type Pokemon. Are you a Love Disc fan? Or are you a EV Piplup? Ah, gotcha. Piplup's pretty cool. My daughter loves Piplup. She's got a big stuffed Piplup. Thunderbolt. You also love Quaxley? Gotcha. Oh, Gengar's gonna destroy this Charizard. Rolando. Alright, let's go beat up on some fighting Pokemon. Sadly, I don't think today... Well, we could take on the little trainers that we've skipped on stream. We might do that. If conversation's good, we'll keep going. So many people like fire type, but we need more water and grass trainers. I mean, I agree with that. I mean, there's so many good Pokemon, though. And with this challenge that we've been doing, because we've been doing these challenges since 2018, we've used so many Pokemon that I've never used before fully for a game. And I have a better appreciation for so many different Pokemon. And a much more intense hate for a bunch of other Pokemon. For example, water type, I have a much higher appreciation for how good Poliwrath is. And it was one that kind of, I guess, flew under the radar for me for a long time. But Poliwrath is pretty based. Just so you know, Bella, if you're following along with Pokemon streams, I have two commands built in for the Pokemon viewers. One of them, if they ever need to reference it, you can type in !rules, and it will bring up the rules that I follow for my playthroughs, so you can see like what we're doing with these type challenges. But pretty much, like we've got all the Pokemon separated by type. We randomly generate teams from the pool of Pokemon for those types, and then we only use those chosen Pokemon for the whole playthrough. And then once we beat the game with them, we eliminate them from the list. And then we keep going until we've used all the Pokemon for the types. If it evolves and it keeps the type through it, that still counts as using like Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I don't have to do a playthrough just with Charmander, a playthrough just with Charmeleon, a playthrough just with Charizard. That all counts as one type of thing. We have Mew just to shove HMs on. The other thing that we do, just to make it a little bit more difficult for us, is if Pokemon have signature moves, we have to know one of their signature moves if they have multiple. And then also, we can only share a move with two of our Pokemon. that keeps us from like teaching Surf to everybody, or you know, in the later games when you can reuse your TMs a whole bunch, teaching that to a billion Pokemon, or having Earthquake on all the Pokemon that can learn it, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. If you would like to see the Pokemon, it sounds like a lot of rules. I mean, we've been doing it long enough now that we've got it down pat. It's really not that bad. Oh, and we also have to know one move for the type that we're using, if possible. If you want to see the Pokemon teams that we've played with already and who's still in the pool, you can type in !teams. And that will let you get access to a document that will let you see, hey, these are the teams that we've used so far, and these are still who's in the pool for each type. Yeah. Well, I wanted to make sure that you all had access to stuff, to have just as much information as you needed to browse at your leisure while you're watching. And we just, you know, it allows us to play this very casually. And we can just get through the playthroughs. We play the Pokemon as they're meant to be used in the game. We don't cheat any moves in. We don't cheat any items in. We play the game as it's intended. If we have the money to buy items, we buy items. We don't nuzlocke it or anything. We just play the game with the Pokemon. And even then, we run into a lot of problems with different teams that we then have to overcome. And it's really interesting to see what challenges we run across and how we can adapt teams to overcome challenges that are coming, and, you know, the unexpected stuff. Like, we had a fire-type team when we were playing in Emerald that I could not get past Wallace at the level that we usually go in on, and I had to over-level more in order to beat Wallace with the team, because they just did not have the defenses to get past his Whiscash, of all things. But with these challenges that we've done, we have, we did all the Pokemon for their types for Gen 1 already, and we did all the Pokemon for their types for Crystal, and we did all the Pokemon for their types for Emerald. Now we're working through Fire Red. We'll probably be doing this for a while, and then we'll move on to Platinum. What's my favorite Pokemon game? Probably XY at this point. Is that right? Maybe XY? I don't know. Maybe Sword Shield. When you get to the newer games, it's what secondary mechanic do I like the best? You know, I don't know. The story, whatever. Who really cares about the story in Pokemon anymore? Let's see. XY had Mega Evolutions, which were alright. I think I prefer Dynamaxing over Mega Evolutions, because Dynamaxing could only be done in certain fights, and it was for a limited time. I didn't really care for Z moves, even though they were a one-time use. I didn't really care for... Mega Evolutions are okay. You love Violet, not gonna lie, gotcha. Oh, there goes a Hyper Potion. We'll just keep Nightshading. That's a sleepy Executor. Arcanine. We'll go to Banette. But more because it's a nice open world idea. Yeah. Gotcha, gotcha. Well, hey, I mean, yeah, more power to you. I think a big part of me is still gonna always go back to like the older games because I'm just a nostalgia guy, but I definitely like the type split with moves past Gen 3, which is the biggest issue that we still are dealing with these games, is the type split of all things. So like I really like Platinum and Heart Gold Soul Silver because there's so many Pokemon that are now viable better after the type split. You just love freedom in games? Gotcha. I mean, it's valid. Absolutely. Let's heal off this poison. Shadow Punch don't care about your sand attacks. Nice. Weird type of person that just wants to walk around, check for shinies while doing none of the storylines. Oh yeah, gotcha. You're the person that in like Skyrim, it's like you need to go to Whiterun, and you're like, yeah, maybe like 120 hours in. Come on, hit the toxic. That's 3 toxics we missed, really? Because of 1 sand attack, of all things. Well, toxic takes it down, whatever. Whatever. We are not learning Mean Look on Dusclops. We'll swap to... I don't think it really matters. Gengar, I guess, for Electrode. But I mean, that's how I play Assassin's Creed games, especially the new open world ones. Like, get to a new area. All right, let's explore it. Let's get all the collectibles. That's, we go around and we do all that stuff. And then once we've explored it, all right, now let's do the story. Keep Gengar. That's why we're 148 episodes into playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, better question. What's your favorite shiny? I haven't seen them all, I don't think, to be able to answer that question at this point. We're using shinies through this playthrough. Because I want to see what the other shinies look like, a different thing. At this time, the ones that I've seen... Thinking. Man, I don't know if I can answer if I feel like I can answer that question right now. I think at this time my favorite shiny is probably Charizard because I like the black look on the Charizard. Let's go Gengar. That's where I always able to answer it anyway. You disabled my curse. You would Psyduck and Coughing? Coughing's is pretty good. I mean, these are all shinies right now, and I'm not the biggest fans of them. Your favorite of all time is Psyduck? Gotcha. Hey, Bella, if you hang out and watch enough, you get... I know the levels are high, but it's so that people aren't just coming in and, like, influencing stuff for 10 episodes immediately. But we do have channel point incentives that allow you to influence future runs. You can choose a type, you can choose a Pokemon on the team, which allows you to choose a type, or you can even choose an entire team from the Pokemon available. And we also allow you to name the trainer or a rival, stuff like that. I think the rival one's active again, isn't it? Yeah, name our rival, name our trainer, nickname a Pokemon. So if there's something you want to see, I mean, you'll have to come in and watch and generate it first. It's not just a freebie. I think we can just earthquake past the Clefairy. Phenomenal cosmic power. Persian's coming out next. Alright, let's go to Gengar. Nightmare. Oh, you do learn Nightmare. We're gonna learn Nightmare in place of a Nightshade. We're gonna do it. Dugong goes to Sableye. Let's Shadow Ball. Now we'll Psychic. Because he dropped our attack a stage. But we dropped its special defense a stage. Fine. Whatever. Let's use another one. Jigglypuff. We're going to go back to Dusclops here. Earth Clock. Almost got it. Do it again. Alright, now this Chansey, on the other hand, we are going to start off with a Curse. We're going to Toxic it, if we can. Just minimizing a bunch. But we have the Curse on it, which is really all we need. Did not soft boil. Why not? Oh, it's still alive. Alright, 3 fights left down here. Banette's gonna be in all of them. Let's heal Dusclops. Alright, yeah. Rain Dance, pretty good. We'll keep chipping away at it. Nice. Holy whoa. we'll go back to Sableye. Barrier was a good move there. Ah, we got a critical hit though. Didn't matter. Banette's gonna beat up on this trainer. Shadow Ball the Victory Bell. Do a bit more damage. Now I think we Shadow Ball here because I don't think Shadow Ball has a chance to proc the Effect Spore like Return does. Sadly, we cannot Earthquake with Dusclops without hitting Banette, but do I care? Don't know. Let's give it a go. See what happens. Brisket Biscuit. Mega Horn's good. Not very effective though. That wasn't too bad. Really just wanted to take out the Nidoking. Alright. Alright, at this point we would be ready to take on the... Or we would go take on the Elite Four, but we always get our team up to level 60 first. We have a bunch of trainers that we've skipped prior. Go take on, that's not what I wanted. I want this. So let's go start cleaning up trainers that we've skipped. Got you. I think we finished out this route. I don't think we finished out this one though. Give defense. Who needs a defense stack? Gengar. Earthquake. Alright, that gets Dusclops up to that multiple 4 that we wanted. We fought you. We fought you. We fought you. We fought you. About you. Nope. And we have a bunch of speed here. Did I fight you? Yes. But I don't think we fought this guy. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Not that it's going to do anything to Banette, it just was not the right move. Alright. The next set of trainers would be here. We fought everybody up here, yes? Fought you. fought you. About you. Yep, we fought you. We fought you. We fought you. What about this side of things? We fought you. Fought you. Got you. We got you. Next one's speed. Swap Banette, I guess. All the speed EVs. Oh, that's a attack EV. Pikachu. Alright. We fought you. We fought you. Yes. More speed EVs. Nice. And then we have not fought you either. No Snatch. Magnemite goes to Gengar. Coughing. Who needs a Banette needs a couple. Alright. We fought all of you guys, yeah? I'm pretty sure we've gotten all of these ones too. On this side. We got you. Okay, so let's go back up and get the ones on the other side. Which are going to be all for Banette, because it's a lot of fighting Pokemon. And Banette wants the attack stat. Speed is the next one. It's 2 Voltorbs. One of the biggest critiques that I have about Fire Red and Leaf Green is just the amount of attack and speed EVs that this game seems to want to give out. Alright, that's everybody here. We have fought everybody this way thus far. What is this? I forget. Skill swap. All right. You have a Nidoran, Nidorino. You have 2 Magikarps. Go to Gengar here for these next 2. Nice. Keep it going. All the speed EVs. We'll swap more between Banette and Gengar with speed EVs once Banette catches up here. Gengar just had a lot of speed EVs. We have HP next. Nice. Alright, wait, what am I doing? Just Thunderbolt this. But very much the moral of the story is, you want your Pokemon to be fast? Go to Kanto. Get so many speed EVs. Won't even know what to do with them. Won't even know what to do with them. Well, that wasn't very nice. We need to go heal anyways to get back our Pokemon power to get the rest of these fights done. Really just trying to get Banette a little bit of defense at once so we can stop using it in the defense fights. Not that I think I have a lot of defense left waiting. Let's go to Fuchsia and go the other direction. Fought you already. We need to fight you. Or speed. The attack we want to go on Banette for sure. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We fought you already. We fought you and fought you. We fought you, we fought you. Fought you. We have not fought you two. Get a couple Venonettes here. Maybe a Ditto too, if I can find one. Well, one more Venonat. And then the same with Dusclops. I want a Venonat. Because none of these trainers have special defense they give out. There we go. Okay. Back to the Banette show. At this point, I don't want to get any more attack on Banette except for like one Doduo. Because its attack stats maxed out. I fought you already, didn't you? Yeah. I fought you. Do I just have you to fight? Alright, we fought the trainers on that are swimming. Alright, at that point, we're done. The only trainers we haven't fought are down on Sevi, which we'll get in the end game, even the ones we skipped. So at this point, we're going to end this episode. We'll be back tomorrow with back-to-back episodes. We'll take on the Elite Four, and then we'll go into the post-game. We do hope y'all enjoyed the episode today. We'll see y'all next time.